It's 4:10 a.m. and some thunderstorms are rolling through Oklahoma as I get ready to deliver this load in Texas. Worst of it hit right here while I was sleeping. Wasn't too much of an interruption. Still slept decently well given the conditions. I'm gonna hit some more of the storm as I begin today's trip. And I'm not worried. I trust God to help me stay safe along with my guardian angel. As I've watched the lightning strike all around me this morning, I reflected on the lyric from the hymn On Eagle's Wings, which itself is based on, I believe, one of the Psalms. The line, near you it shall not come. I think it's just one of those ways of nature in which God shows his awesome power. And it can be scary sometimes, especially when we're young. So if you trust in God, you know that he's not out to get you. We lose our way so often, pursue what we want instead of pursuing God's will. If we remember that, we can appreciate lightning as it's one of those ways that God reminds us that he's the all-powerful one. He's in charge. He's not trying to strike us dead. He just wants us to be aware of who we are in relation to him so that we can be what he created us to be. That is, his beloved children, destined to live in union with him for all eternity.
Crossing border, entering Texas.
Anderson, Andrews, Angelina, Ranzoff, Archer, Armstrong, Atascosa, Austin, Bailey, Bandera, Bastrop, Baylor, B, Bell, Behar, Blanco, Borden, Bosky, Bowie, Brazoria, Brazos, Booster, Briscoe, Brooks, Brown, Burleson, Burnett, Caldwell, Calhoun, Callahan, Cameron, Camp, Carson, Cass, Castro, Chambers, Cherokee, Childress, Clay, Cochran, Coleman, Collin, Collingsworth, Colorado, Kamal, Comanche, Concho, Cook, Coryell, Connell, Crane, Crockett, Crosby, Culberson, Dallum, Dallas, Dawson, Duff, Smith, Delta, Denton, DeWitt, Dickens, Dimmitt, Donnelly, Duvall, Eastland, Ector, Edwards, Ellis, El Paso, Erath, Falls, Fannin, Fayette, Fisher, Floyd, Ford, Fort Bend, Franklin, Freestone, Frio, Gaines, Galveston, Garza, Gillespie, Glasscock, Goliath, Gonzalez, Gray, Grayson, Gregg, Grimes, Guadalupe, Dale, Hall, Hamilton, Hansford, Hardiman, Hardin, Harris, Harrison, Hartley, Haskell, Hayes, Hempel, Henderson, Hidalgo, Phil, Hockley, Hood, Hopkins, Houston, Howard, Hudspeth, Hunt, Hutchinson, Erie and Jack Jackson, Jasper, Jeff Davis, Jefferson, Jim Hogg, Jim Wells, Johnson, Jones, Carnes, Kaufman, Kendall, Kennedy, Kent, Kirk, Kimball, King, Kinney, Clayburg, Knox, Lamar, Lamb, LaPasa, LaSalle, Lavaca, Lee, Leon, Liberty, Limestone, Lipscomb, Live Oak, Plano, Loving, Lubbock, Lynn, Addison, Marion, Martin, Mason, Matagorda, Maverick, McCulloch, McGlennon, McMullen, Medina, Bernard, Midland, Milam, Mills, Mitchell, Montague, Montgomery, Moore, Morris, Motley, Nacogdoches, Navarro, Newton, Nolan, Nueces, Alcantry, Oldham, Orange, Palo Pinto, Panola, Parker, Farmer, Pecos, Polk, Potter, Presidio, Rains, Randall, Reagan, Real, Red River, Reeves, Refugio, Roberts, Robertson, Rockwell, Reynolds, Russ, Sabine, San Agustin, San Jacinto, San Patricio, San Saba, Schlenker, Scurry, Shackelford, Shelby, Sherman, Smith, Somerville, Star, Stevens, Sterling, Stonewall, Sutton, Swisher, Tarrant, Taylor, Terrell, Cherry, Throckmorton, Titus, Tom Green, Travis, Trinity, Tyler, Upshur, Upton, Uvalde, Valverde, Van Zandt, Victoria, Walker, Waller, Ward, Washington, Webb, Wharton, Weirlo, Wichita, Wilburg, Willacy, Williamson, Wilson, Winkler, Wise, Wood, Yoakum, Young, Zapata, Zavala. There you have it, the most countable state in the Union. Yes, I just made up that word, countable. Actually, I made it up 4 years ago when I first memorized all the county names. But I haven't said that word to anyone since I made it up until now. I got my next load. There were no empties here, but luckily I don't need one for my next load, so we're just gonna bobtail to the operating center in Dallas and pick up a load of car parts that's going to Memphis.
In 300 feet, turn right on TX-114.
I haven't planned exactly which way I'm going, but I'm guessing I'll be stopping somewhere in Arkansas tonight. Would have been happier if they were sending me somewhere else in Texas or out west. But we'll at least get some new counties out of this. A lot of them, in fact. So far, I've only been to Benton County in the northwest corner of Arkansas. And this load should take us clear across the state from southwest corner of Texarkana to the northeast corner of the state. Passed through downtown Dallas. I remember and pray for the victims of last week's violence. I'm not in a position where I can make any kind of legitimate judgment about any of the incidents that happened last week, so I'm going to stay out of that. Not make the situation any more tense than it needs to be. Just pray for our country, that we can come together, work together peacefully, find solutions to these problems. I'm all hooked up to my load here at Dallas OC. I'm gonna take a quick lunch break and hurry on my way. I'm gonna hopefully stop tonight at a pilot off I-35 southwest of Little Rock. I want to make sure I get there before the parking's full, so I'm going to make this lunch break as quick as possible. We're passing through Texarkana, a little over 2 hours from where I want to stop for the night. I have to hope that I don't hit any more traffic because I have less than half an hour to spare on my 11-hour clock right now. One of the podcasts I listened to today was last Friday's episode of The Inner Life, which is Relevant Radio's spiritual direction program. And they reflected on last Sunday's gospel, which was the parable of the Good Samaritan. And the priest who was on the show had an interesting perspective on the parable that I had never thought of before. He talked about the reason why the priest and the Levite did not help the robbery victim. Presumably they didn't help him because he was all bloody, and if they had stopped to help him, then they would have gotten blood in their hands and would have become ritually unclean and would have been unable to perform their duties in the temple until they purified themselves. So for them, it was a matter of the inconvenience and how it would have made them late to do what they were committed to do. when we reflect on this, we have to think about, when do we use our commitments as an excuse not to help those in need around us? It makes me think about whether there are times I'm neglecting people around me who need my help. So often I'm just driving. Usually I try to keep an eye out for people who are begging on the side of the street. If I'm able, I'll stop and hand them a gift card and some Catholic literature. But I wonder if there are more people I could be helping who I don't even notice because I'm in such a rush to get to the next place I need to be. I would appreciate if you could all pray that I may be more aware of those situations, so that I may be more Christ-like when the opportunity presents itself.
Speed limit reduced ahead. Crossing border, entering Arkansas.
$121 miles to the pilot where I want to get tonight. And 149 minutes left on my 11-hour clock. So, just under half an hour to spare. So, wish me luck. And right after I recorded that clip, there was a really slow work zone, so I ended up having to stop 43 miles short of where I wanted to. And luckily, I got here before all this started, and got inside just before the downpour began. Luckily, I don't have to be up too early tomorrow. I have to deliver this load at 11:30, no earlier, no later. So, planning to do a pre-trip inspection at 7. And that'll give you some time to edit this video and get caught up on some other stuff tonight. Probably won't record a video tomorrow unless my next load takes me into Mississippi, in which case I would have to in order to recite the counties for you. Till next time, please keep me in your prayers and I'll keep you in mine. God bless.